I love this theme so much. Cyrus, yes. Also, it might seem weird as I go into like those brief silences, like just for the sake of the highlight when I cut things off. Show me your moves. Also, I just realized, I just noticed it on the map and saw this here. This isn't to a new area. What could, like, we obviously don't have access to it yet, but this is a thing that we can go to later. Interesting. We need any healing? I'll just top everything up, I guess. Cyrus has like 28,000 in damage. A falcon. Oh. Come on. Come on. Yeah, Cyrus is our most borked character. Now, the thing is, if he's using Elemental Break and he's doing his triple hitting magic, it's doing like 15,000 damage. Like, at max boost. But, like, if we do it normally, it's probably doing about 3,500 damage at no boost. But at no boost, whenever he has, like, the augmentation from Therion as the Rune Lord, he does, like, whatever damage his regular weapon does, and then 9,999. So at no boost, it's actually a lot better to be using Elemental Break with him, just because that's a physical hit, which then causes Therion's Rune Lord thing to activate, because it activates after every time you do a physical attack. Travel banter? Why, fresh baked bread. Delicious. Crunchy crust, a soft doughy inside, and at the center of it all, a dollop of wild strawberry jam. Gosh, Hannet, these are rather tasty. I'm happy that they pleasen thee, to make it the effort worthwhile. Wait, you made these? Thou needest not looking so surprised. I was given a jar of rosehip and strawberry jam. Then I asked a local tavern keeper if I might borrow his oven. 'Twas but the work of a morning. I wish I knew how to bake. In the church, it's nothing but porridge and tack most days. I could teach thee, if thou wishest. Truly? Why, that would be splendid. What do you call this particular confection? Sweet dough. It is a popular treat in my home village. Frankly, I would never have expected you to be such a good cook. Wherefore thinkest thou so? Hunters spending long days and nights out in the woods. It behoveth us to know how to prepare meals, lest we starve in there. Needs must, eh? Well, as my professor always said, necessity is the greatest teacher. Necessity, yes. Yet it pleases me even more than others finding my cooking agreeable. Perhaps the next time I catch some game, I could make in a stew, seasoned with forest herbs, with wild turnips on the side, and an apple sauce, and I think Hannet's found a new calling. I think it's really cool how there's even that channel banter outside of the story, like the three-way ones when you go into the tavern sometimes. That's a really nice touch. And this reminds you of Pokemon, just in the sense of like the pixelatedness of like old Pokemon games, or just like the turn-based combat or something. And Double Cloud and Cyrus Cloud and Double Cloud and Cyrus Cloud and doubles will be banned. Words are hard, don't worry, you understand. Yeah, words can be really hard, especially reading Hannet stuff. That's the hardest for me. But yeah, imagine if I put Cyrus in Smash Bros and made him as broken as I've made him in this game. Imagine if. Anyway, we're gonna finish off his tale, or he's gonna destroy everything that moves. Still in pursuit of the Forbidden Tome, you journey to Duskbarrow, and ever closer to the truth. Continue the tale. Find this tome. This theme is so relaxing, I love it so much. And the violin is my favorite instrument, so I love it in this. It's so legendary. The music of this game has completely blown me away. Anyway, story so far. So, Cyrus' search for the ancient tome led him to Stoneguard, where Headmaster Yvonne lay in wait. Using the forbidden blood magic gleaned from those pages, he aspired to powers unholy and profane. But Yvonne, more demon than man at the end, met his demise. Preposterous! I am all-powerful! I am eternal! Immortal! They were all lies! Such were his last words. Who lied to him, and what was their ultimate aim? Was Cyrus fully prepared to face the truth that awaited him? Foreboding shadow fell over him as he came to Duskbarrow.
Time to do some research.
And here we are. Somewhere in this town lies the headmaster's ultimate destination. Given the nature of his research, it is reasonable to assume that there is a secret laboratory of some sort. I will get to the bottom of this no matter what. That's the headmaster's assistant, Lucia, was it? Now that I recall, she disappeared after that incident at the headmaster's house. What's her role in all of this? I must let her slip out of my sight. I apparently added in words there. Oh, that's the door. Oh. Now we're going to that door. I was just talking about the door. So, our journey bringeth us to Duskbarrow. Ah yes, you are from this region, are you not? Aye, but I have never visited the town. I've heard tell of it. It is famous for the many ruins that surround it. Many of them dating from the Age of Legends. Age of Legends, you say? 1,000 years in the past. For their age, the structures are remarkably well preserved. Master once told me a story of the ruins. He said that whenever a danger or disaster is visited upon Duskbarrow, they'll take in shelter in the ruins. Whatever era they were built strong, using techniques no longer known. Lost architectural techniques, you say? My interest is piqued. I'm inclined to investigate, after, of course, we have settled this affair of Headmaster Yvonne. Thou art confident of our success. I always am. Yeah, because Cyrus is borked. Why wouldn't you be confident? And Lucia, Lucina's sister. But yeah, so the pixels in turn-based combat then. So have you made it to Cyrus, and this music would be played at a spa. If this music was played at a spa, it'd have to be the most incredible spa ever. Because it'd have to be the same quality as the music, which is pretty incredible to match up to this. But she was just here. Ever could she have gone? What's this? A button of sorts? No, let's not press it. Perhaps I should pull it instead. Yeah. I must be losing my wits. How does one even go about pulling a button? Oh, my squeaky chair as I lean forward. Well, that was a cool Easter egg. Oh my goodness. Hold on. In that case, maybe I should smash it, twist it, bop it, smash it.
It couldn't be.
Heaven forbid, that would quickly put an end to any further trial and error. Yeah, let me pull this button. Hold on. Hold on just a second here. Let's not press it. Let's twist it. That was it!
Aha!
Well, this is a turn. I should proceed with caution. I thought it was probably just gonna be the initial prompt. I was just kind of memeing when I said no, let's not push it. I didn't realize it was gonna put any additional prompt. Can we highlight this? This is too good. Sure.
Oh.
Color me impressed, Professor. To what are you referring? Finding the hidden door back there. It's no great thing. I enjoy coming up with little theories and testing them. It's a useful talent, if you ever have mind to switch trades, and make a go of thievery. Me, a bandit? Now that would be amusing. If I do fall onto hard times in the scholarly world, I shall apply to become your apprentice. Hate to disappoint you, but I'm not the teaching type. I learn by watching and doing. Observation and practice, in other words. That is the essence of all learning. If you ever took it upon yourself to become a scholar, I would certainly vouch for you. I appreciate the offer, but I think I'm allergic to academia. Though if he'd caught me when I was still young, things might have been different. And you want to see what the other two options are? Did I just save before going there? Is my question. Hold on. When was my last save? 54:19. When was my last save? I'm worried though now. When was this? It says 12:53 or 20:53. So that was 4 minutes ago. Did we take 4 minutes right there? Let's see. Okay, I did. Now we skip that. Should you press it? Yes.
I see.
Nothing happened. I should have known it wouldn't be that simple. No, I thought for sure that was gonna be the first option right there. I just said no to it to meme. Screw you over, you get banned for a week. Look, looks like it's fine. Ignore it. Oh, that's all it does. That's all it was. Well then. Yeah. So that's all it was. And we'll just skip that travel banter because we already saw it. Unless there was like another one. Which I don't think there was.
Oh.
Unless there's another one right here. Nope. Okay. Julio. Ruins of Eld. Can there be encounters here? The answer is yes. So. Now we do that. Yeah. Let me just pull this fucking button. Don't mind me. Yeah. Pull it. Twist it. Turn it. Fuck it. This needs highlighted. Ooh, secrets. Or not. Ooh. I'm stuck. I'm actually stuck. Oh. What? What? You tried clipping that whole scene, but it wasn't long enough to clip it all. Okay, I guess it has to be a highlight then. It feels horrible, man. Oh, man. How did I get there? I'm holding to the left. Okay. Like, if I go up against this wall and I hold to the left, it, like, freezes me there for a second. Whatever this wall is down here, it's, like, vacuuming me. I'm holding to the top left right there in that corner. And, oh! It was just a rune bow all along. What am I stuck on? I did not like that hallway. Let it be known I hated that hallway. Quite a bit. See you hiding there in the light. I saw ya. Whoa, glittery things. Many glittery, or one glittery thing. Other are like bats with tails. Onward we go. What the heck is this? Well, I mean, there's a chest here. But what is this? These walls seem quite old. Yet they still stand strong. What are these curious patterns? Look how perfectly they're aligned. Whatever could they be for?
Aha!
Wait, that's it. Together, the markings illustrate something. That's not red eye, is it? Here, they billow and swell. Ocean? Flood? It seems to be depicting something overflowing. And yet, the depiction is abstract and surreal. Wait, I've seen markings like this somewhere. Of course, the ruins of High Hornburgian. These runes are being used to paint a picture. Might there not be a hidden passage contained within? It is as if the runes are flowing forth from some kind of gate. Hold on. We just covered in Ulbricht's chapter 4 that the big bad dude at the end of Ulbricht's chapter 4 that we defeated, he fell Hornburg because he wanted to go to a gate that was like under Hornburg for something there. And now Cyrus was saying that he just recognized these ruins as Hornburgian and that it's some sort of gate. It's Hornburgian, like was just said in this chapter and in Ulbricht chapter 4. That is the same gate. Though I hate to admit it, I fear deciphering this will take more time than I have. I should move on. And in Therion's chapter 4, we established that Darius, he wanted to use the Dragon Stones because they would help him get some sort of crazy power. And in Ophelia's chapter 4, we wanted, or the bad guy there wanted, some big power from this god that was sealed away, seemingly behind this gate. This god that was sealed away, like before the story even started. It's all converging on it. I'll bet you that god is the final boss to this game. True final boss. Did you learn anything about those wall paintings? A little, yes. For example, they clearly date from ancient times. I believe that they have religious significance of some kind. But I saw nothing in them of the teachings of the Sacred Flame. The beliefs of the Age of Legends were quite different from today. It was a time before the religious schism. You mean, even before the Sacred Flame teachings? Jeez, that just forced its way out, I'm so sorry. Even before the Sacred Flame teachings began? Sorry. Precisely so, an age almost entirely unknown to us. And when gods and mortals walk together upon the soil. I am blessed indeed to have been given the chance to visit these ruins. They are a scholar's paradise. Odd too, it almost feels like I can hear the thoughts of people who lived long ago. The very breath of the ancients, borne on the wind over these many long centuries. Whispering of great and epic tales. I'm not sure if I said winds in that last sentence. Maybe I did, I'm just going crazy, or maybe I didn't. I don't know, words are hard. And yeah, so ready to go to work. How well is that a reference to it? But yeah, gate. Everyone's stories are converging on this gate and this crazy power. There definitely will be a true final boss. And it's gonna center around this sealed away god who's slowly breaking out as we establish. Wait, did they say it was slowly breaking out in Ophelia's chapter 4? It was giving the one dude that power. So yeah. Do you know what this means? It means Waluigi will actually be an Ultimate as a playable fighter. I wish. I wish that's what. Imagine if that's what Cyrus actually said there. Like these markings. They say. Wah! Is what they say. Really? Oh. What is. It's just grass. Energizing pomegranate. Here we have a library of sorts. Look at all these tomes. Did Headmaster Yvonne procure them all? Clifford the Big Red Dog goes to the school?
Couldn't be.
Volume 7 of Trial of the 12? Only the first 5 volumes are extant. Forbidden Gold? Covenant of the Sage? These books were all said to have been lost ages ago. And what's this? Personal dictionary for the translation of ancient tongues? Did the headmaster collect this all by himself?
No.
No, that would be impossible for even the most esteemed of scholars. No. Such a vast repository of knowledge must have been accumulated over decades, even centuries. From this trove to those odd wall paintings, This place is one enigma after the next. One thing is clear. If there is a mastermind behind all this, you can expect to find him here. Was that actually an invigorating nut that I picked up? I must not have seen. But yeah, the nuts in this game, I've said this once before, but they give you permanent stat boosts, but they're not a farmable thing. Like, it seems like there's a limited amount of how many you can get in this game. And whenever there's a limited amount of consumables in a game, I never use them. Like in Pokemon, I never use my Master Ball, ever. As an example. Cyrus, don't bork these books, be a good boy. Yes, please don't bork them.
There is no choice.
Yeah, there is a choice. It totally
I'll do my
is.
best.
Whee! Through the wall. Anyway, looks like it's not the boss yet, after all. So we do that. I wish there was like a quicker way to do that. I mean, the way I do it, it's already pretty fast, but it'd be cool if there was like builds that you could like switch in and out. That'd be really cool. Wait. Yeah, that. You were just about to say that. Yeah, there is a choice. Oh, oh yeah, for that part. We have no choice. Yeah, there is a choice. Great minds think alike. Oh, is it her? She's the mastermind behind it all? Look at all the books!
Professor, you truly are every bit as brilliant as old Yvonne said.
I did not come here for false flattery.
Oh, but I was being quite sincere. A shame the purport eludes your grasp.
To think you were the one pulling the strings. The headmaster was merely your puppet all along.
Very astute. Yes, it was I who maneuvered to install him in that position in the first place. To my dismay, he had a willful streak that got in the way.
One might say the fault lies in the person who chose him for the task.
One might say that, yes. Now, let us proceed to the matter at hand. Your search for the original copy of From the Far Reaches of Hell has miraculously led you to me. In finding me, you have displayed some measure of knowledge and acumen. More than anything, you have shown a pure and unrelenting passion for seeking out the truth.
Also, I don't know why this is happening, but the stream is apparently dropping frames right now. For the first time in this whole stream. I don't know why this is happening, but now I kind of want to wait it out until the frames stop dropping, because I don't want this to be a slideshow for this part for the cutscene, though it looks like it stopped right now. I dropped 1424 frames. But it looks like it stopped. So I think it briefly went into slideshow mode for a teeny bit there, but it looks like it's fine now. Sorry about that.
I hold that particular quality in the highest regard. What say you, Cyrus? Will you join me in my research?
Ridiculous.
Nope, it's dropping frames again. There they go again. I don't want the slideshow to be, or the cutscene to be a slideshow. The slideshow to be a cutscene. We'll wait it out, sorry about that. But yeah, so anyway, what I had missed here is Lucina. How dare you, Kappa? Yeah, absolutely. How dare you do such a thing, Lucina? Yeah, I don't know what the heck is going on. That's very odd. This is the first time I've actually majorly dropped frames while streaming off of my desktop, which is certainly interesting. So, the weather, isn't it quite nice? How is you? I'm doing mighty fine. I mean, it was raining like pretty much all of today, pretty lightly though. Took my dog out to play before I started streaming, and she got like pretty soaked just from the light rain over time, I suppose. She started running through the house, didn't even wait for me to, like, wipe her paws dry, so I had to call her back and then wipe her paws, and... yeah. Looks like it stopped now, but if it's anything like last time, it might pick up again. Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate is coming out this month on the Switch. I've never played a Monster Hunter game, but I've already pre-ordered that one. That's gonna be the very first Monster Hunter game I've ever actually played. So that'll most certainly be interesting. I'll stream that. So, I don't know how far I'll go into it. Apparently Monster Hunter games require a lot of grinding put into it. So I'll certainly start a playthrough of it. I don't know how far we'll get through it. And then as for Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon, maybe if I can get it set up tonight, maybe we'll even start the playthrough tomorrow. I don't know. That's cool. Nevermore will be stoked. Yeah, he certainly will. I don't even remember when it comes out. It's sometime this month, but I don't even remember when. Does it come out? Today's the 12th. I don't know. Let's see here. Let's just look this up real quick. What day does this come out? Yeah, it comes out, oh, right at the end of the month, August 28th. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty close to the end of the month then. And then the one that we'll be doing after that will be Super Mario Party. Something else that we'll be doing. Comes out on October 5th. Wow, so just basically like a week after Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate comes out. Interesting. Oh yeah, and then there was like that whole thing that I started with Captain Toad that I never continued. That I'll do at some point, but it's not really too much of a rush to get that done. Looks like it stopped again, but it sometimes has those kinds of cycles where it does that. Be gone, Jacket! And then after that, there's Pokemon Let's Go. And then after that is Smash. For like the future Switch games that I'll be streaming. Is those four. November 16th for Let's Go Eevee that I already pre-ordered. I like Eevee more than Pikachu. Like, just as a Pokemon. When it comes to like Smash Bros, Pikachu is like one of my favorite characters because Quick Attack. Yeah, Captain Toad Pleasure Tracker. Quality name. Funny story about that. Okay, it looks like it's not picking up again right now. The dropped frames, that is. I think the storm might be over. I sure hope so. I think the storm's over. I don't know, let's just see on my laptop real quick. Yeah, just open this stream on my laptop. It doesn't look like it's dropping any frames. Yeah, I think the storm's over. Guess we're continuing. Sorry about that little break there.
If that is a jape, it is a poor one.
A jape? What a curious reaction from a scholar like yourself. The wall paintings in this place, did they not pique your interest? Did your heart not race when you saw the countless lost tomes in my study?
To say I was not intrigued would be a lie.
Of course you were. Yes, any true scholar would feel the same. I must unravel these mysteries. I must have the answers. Your mind, no, your very soul burns with an all-consuming desire to know. That is what separates you from the rest, Cyrus. We are true seekers of knowledge, you and I. Together, we can unlock all the secrets behind our world.
I'll pass.
How can you refuse? You covet the mysteries of the universe. You yearn to know the truth. Surely you can stand shoulder to shoulder with me.
That's it exactly.
What? What is it?
Surely you. I take issue with your solicitation. You don't care who you use in your schemes. What of Headmaster Yvonne?
Don't be ridiculous. He was devoid of the passion you have. He was nothing but a pawn to the end, incapable of envisioning an ultimate goal.
On what grounds do you base that assumption? Can a man not grow his mind? If you found him wanting, why did you not teach him?
Teach him?
Take him on as your pupil. Impart your vast knowledge, that he might one day be your peer.
Preposterous! You speak the impossible. Mediocrity is as mediocrity does. Knowledgeable as he was, his own actions prevented him from ever approaching genius. A genius such as yourself must understand this.
There's where you and I differ. I haven't given up on mediocrity. As scholars, we learn from the past to better understand the present and pass our knowledge on to the future. What do you mean to do with the knowledge you amass? The secrets you unravel? Carry them to your grave, content they are inscrutable to all who do not possess your genius? You would call them simpletons, fools, feeble minds. I say it is you who lacks the ability to teach and inspire. A true scholar does not look down on others for what they do or do not know. Those who know impart knowledge to those who do not. If something is wrong, those who know the answer correct it. The process repeats, bringing us closer and closer to enlightenment. I teach my students with the expectation that one day they will surpass me. I long for the day when I will have the chance to learn from them.
Enough! I've given you plenty of opportunities to make a move. Any move. But clearly we're going nowhere fast. If you would rather die without discovering the truth, so be it. I have already synthesized a perfect blood crystal, precisely as detailed in the original tome. With it, I will cast off the shackles of humanity. A human can only learn so much in its short lifetime. I will gain the time, the power, to understand everything. You may be a fool, but to show no hard feelings, you can participate in an empirical analysis of my newfound power.
If believing in the future makes one a fool, then call me a proud fool. But know this. When I emerge victorious, I will unravel the secrets of that tome and arrive at my own answer. Let this be a lesson to you. The future of mankind is bright.
Oh, that was awesome.
I cannot fail.
Ooh, creepy. What? She has no weaknesses? What?
Now, what next?
Oh, and the funny stories and whispers. 30 shield. Man, oh man. I mean, that's still Lucia, but like, fully transformed into this beast. You and your friend Moon were playing Smash over a Discord call, and you were talking about random funny things, wacky things we've seen in Smash, epic things in Smash. You were telling me about me, how we're friends, and what you stream, your humor. And all of a sudden, you bring that up at that Captain Toad streams. From the title of them out of nowhere, losing your shit over the call, trying to play Smash and couldn't remain focused, could hardly get a word out, wheezing and laughing from low oxygen. Jeez, quality titles. Anyway, I check weaknesses, but
Let's try this.
oh, I meant to use a healing great bunch. Oh, so that I would like heal everyone for a little bit and then do that. That's what I wanted to do. Oops. Yeah, that's certainly interesting.
Out of
I'm
my
glad I
way.
could bring some laughter there. We won't do that yet. We're gonna test for dagger weaknesses right now.
Really?
Oh yeah. Pumpkin Toad pleasure
next?
tracker. Okay. Now I'm being between you two. Nice. Quality indeed.
I will not be defeated.
Xanta. Oh, are they just weak? Is this
of
thing
my
just
way.
weak to all the regular weapons? Is that what's going on here?
Feel the power.
Weak to no elements? As Cyrus's boss?
I will not be defeated.
Oh. Oh, and axes, but not stabs.
Now,
So,
what next?
he's not weak to, or she's not weak to any elements. I already know her other two weaknesses, I don't need to analyze. But I still can't hit her with an element with Therion's thing. Once I get a chance. Oh yeah, I just have bows now instead of lances because,
Come in,
yeah.
if thou darest.
Anyway, let's do this
Better than a
quick.
snare.
Yeah. And then we,
I'm ready. Are you?
let's put on darkness, how about?
Darkness.
Darkness.
I'll do my best.
Okay, we kind of have to do this right now.
About a miracle of healing.
So Cyrus should be doing plenty of damage now. Wait, you should be using elemental break first. Silly me,
Come
sorry.
in, if thou darest.
I'm dumb. Anyway. Axes. Ah, nice. Second serving. Okay. Because there's 20 more shield anyway, we're gonna get ready to do our crazy thing.
Letting the hunt begin.
Oh, I can't. I don't have the consumable for that. I have one. It's only gonna last the one turn.
Using this.
Let's do that instead then.
I
Yeah,
appreciate it. Really?
for the double hit. Okay, now what we have to do is
True lesson.
this.
Elemental grip.
Elemental break. Yeah, now it does plenty of damage. Nice.
Over here.
Ooh, Therion.
I still have so much to learn.
Letting the hunt beginning. Using
Let's
this.
just do that. Is what we'll do. And then we'll
I appreciate
elemental pork. Elemental pork.
I will not be defeated.
I have to keep healing.
About a miracle of healing.
I have to keep that health up. Nice, Santa. Wow, Xanta's not fleeing. Oh, I stole a BP.
What was
Oh,
the
rude.
logical course of
Nice,
action?
patience. Oh, but now Cyrus doesn't have darkness on.
Elemental grip.
I mean, I could just bring that up to 9 turns for elemental break. Kind of have to keep using this, I guess.
Healing.
It would seem. Nice.
I will
Santa's still
not
not
be
gone.
defeated.
Santa is a man. You right. Don't flee.
Oh, stars, fill us with
No way,
power.
let's double how much BP Cyrus is gonna get each turn. Poison arrow, nice. So I need to do this again
Feel the power.
to affect the whole party.
An interesting
Because it removes the element you have when you die. Okay, let's analyze her to find out how much health she has anyway. 67,000 left still. So we do one more crazy things, and we might be able to take her out by the time we get that shield all the way gone anyway. You retract your statement, because he's gone now.
The dog bite at hard.
Nice! Tyrion's dodging literally everything.
An interesting dilemma.
Really, game? Really? Why did I say that? You're kidding me. Oh, man. Tyrion's dodging literally everything. Still has 7 turns for elemental break. I'll do it in the other one, I guess. 9's the max.
My turn now.
Okay, I'm gonna save my boost to do crazy things with Alfric's
Bring about
auspices.
a miracle of healing.
Over here.
My turn.
Okay, now we... Yeah, let's just do Dark again so that it stacks onto the other ones instead of replacing it with something new, and it'll give it the Cyrus for 4 turns. That's what we'll do. Can't break her right now. Unless...
Holding back nothing.
Maybe.
Dog bite at hard.
Oh no! Come on, game! No! Oh, and it fell. Still trying to figure out what, why, how, who, and when the fuck is that thing on the side. It's Lucia, but... Should I just try finishing this off with my team here? Not on it? Do big damage instead? Now we're in this together.
How about this?
Out of all things, why? Whatever that is. The thing with grabby hands, kind of like Dusknor. Anyway, now
Let's do this!
we go crazy.
Time to steal the show.
This is what we do.
What is the logical course of action?
Then we do this again,
Elemental grip.
even though it's about as high as is, because this is gonna do a lot of damage. Oh yeah, man. And then
Prepare yourself.
we do that.
Alfric, bring out the flame.
Take that. Let's give Linda a turn to do some damage. Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Fear in the spirit.
Ooh. Now's our
I
chance.
will not be defeated.
This is gonna do a lot of damage right now. And well, bam. How much health is this? You don't know what to call it has. Last time I checked, it was 67,000. Its max was like 90. We will be able to take it out this round. This one time that we can break it.
I appreciate it. Really?
Because it had 30 shield and it's only weak to regular weapons, no elements. It'll kill us all with one sweep if we don't take her out right now.
Now the true lesson begins.
Yeah.
Ignis Arder.
Come on, Cyrus.
Ignis Arder.
Oh, yes.
Not bad.
If he hadn't killed her that turn, we might have all been dead. Oh, man.
No! There's so much more I must learn.
Like, are traps gay? If nothing else, your devotion to the pursuit of knowledge is admirable. Unfortunately for you, you will not live to pass that on.
Oh,
From the far reaches of hell, at last I have the original. How many lives have been lost to the dark knowledge in these pages? But no, knowledge itself cannot be good or evil, only the hearts of those who would use it. I will use all the resources at my disposal to decipher this work for myself. And I will flip off the camera. I will find the answer I seek, an answer of my very own. Perhaps one of the tomes in the study I passed through might aid me in deciphering these glyphs. Yes, I should return. Are we gonna decipher it right here? Scrutinize the archives. Whoa, and yeah, I need to learn how to use Cloud. Just hold down B, Cyrus. You right. Oops. Yeah, I will flip off the camera. That's what he did. But yeah, jeez. That was a very unique boss fight. Not weak to any elements and 30 shield. That was really interesting. Wait. Where on the map? Not up there, right? Should be somewhere over here. Nice shield. Interesting. But yeah, Xanta was in there for the long haul, though. Like, usually people flee in like a few turns. He was around for a long time.
time to teach you a lesson.
Yeah, there's the one dude that was like a different variation of the boss from Ophelia Chapter 1. Big rock dude. Yes, examine. At long last, I can begin to study the tomes in earnest. Hornburgian dictionary. Are we gonna learn about the gate? Is that what we're gonna find out? The gate underneath Hornburg? That the guy, like, overthrew Hornburg just for? And who's after Cyrus again? Tressa. Tressa's after Cyrus. An ancient tome detailing how the 12 gods sealed away an unholy power beyond the edge of the world. Information gleaned. Trial of the 12, Volume 7. It would appear the 12 gods sealed off the power beyond the edge of the world. In the pages of this tome, the secrets banished by the gods are likened to a golden fruit. An ominously worded warning is issued to any who would covet this forbidden power. Information gleaned, forbidden gold. The power of the forbidden gods has been likened to a golden fruit. A golden apple, maybe? You forgot she existed. Yeah, her story as a character compared to the others, I'd say. Like, it's interesting, it's not anywhere near as good as the others, I would argue. But that other guy, the guy in the blue that wielded the spear, I forget what his name is now. He had an interesting story, what with his old partner in crime, I guess. The tome wherein is writ, in horrifying detail, forbidden right to bring back the unholy power, sealed away beyond the edge of this world, information gleaned from the far reaches of hell. So this book, this details how to bring back that ancient god that was sealed away through this gate, or at the edge of the world, whatever, one of the things. But I assume it's under the gate in Hornburg. This is absolutely going to be the true final boss. It is filled with arcane knowledge on the secrets of life and death. Yes, I see. I do believe I have the knowledge I need to decipher the mural. Ulbrich? Yeah, well, we learned that in Ulbrich's tale that there was a gate under Hornburg. Because the dude that we defeated at the end of his tale was saying that he caused the fall of Hornburg because he needed to get to a gate that was underneath the nation. And the gate was talked about here as well.
There is no choice.
Like, Cyrus was just saying that he saw it, like, or he heard about it in Hornburgian texts or something like that while we were coming here. Everyone's stories are diverging on this god that was sealed away. I was just wondering if we had to leave to go to the town or something, I could just fast travel there. Wonder if it's this way. Guess so. I think. Yeah. Good thing I went this way. Yeah, so it looks like all the characters' stories do converge right at the end, probably just for the sake of there being like one true final boss. Oh. What? Death, doom, destruction, death, doom, destruction, death, doom, destruction. Information gleaned. The mural's meaning.
Now then.
Now, let me think through all I've learned. And question who I was talking about when you said someone in blue, an old partner in crime. You're very dumb, sorry. No, not Ulbrich, the guy, the pirate dude that became a merchant in Tressa's Tale. What did the 12 gods do? Summon power from the edge of the world, seal power away beyond the edge of the world. What forbidden power did the gods seal away? Power of life and death.
But of course.
Indeed, the power of life and death. That is the forbidden secret held within these pages. Trial of the 12 tells the tale of how the 12 gods sealed this power away. The author of Forbidden Gold compares this power to a golden fruit. One of the final bosses is a big golden apple. Like a golden fruit, it calls out to and tempts the human heart. Into the pages of From the Far Reaches of Hell was this power sealed. These glyphs. Yes, I believe I can decipher them now. But yeah, it is pretty unsettling indeed. Death, 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 doom, 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 destruction, 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 destruction. I think we can safely assume this is a warning of sorts. A warning of the calamity that awaits us if the gate is opened and the forbidden unleashed. Where the mural and tome left behind is an invitation or a warning. Oh. Because the tome tells you how to do it though. Saying an invitation.
Not exactly.
Never mind. No, I cannot believe that is so. Like, the glyph here points toward it being a warning, but the book points it towards it being an invitation, at least I find. It's a warning. It's a warning Goku will be in Smash.
But of course.
Oh no. I would actually start hating Smash if that was the case. Yes, the mural was left behind as a warning, I'm sure of it.
Indeed.
Knowledge in and of itself is not inherently good or evil. It can, however, serve either purpose. All depends on the heart of he who would use it. Oh, it's that theme again. This is the... I thought this was like exclusive to Hanet's Tale. I was talking about this before, where this is the really awesome piano bit that I really like. I choose to believe that whoever created this mural so many years ago believed the same. For the sake of our future, be not tempted by the darkness.
Indeed.
Yes, these dark secrets must never be allowed to be put into practice. The mere existence of this tome is a threat. Shall I destroy it and banish its baleful knowledge for all eternity? Oh.
Not exactly.
No, destroying the tome will not banish the darkness that exists in the heart of a man. And as long as that darkness exists, people will find a way to work evil. I must preserve this knowledge, that we might put it to use for good, not evil. I like his line of thinking. And yet, there's much more I must learn. I must decipher in full the contents of this tome and the murals in this place, and pass them on to those who would follow us. That one day, should we be threatened by the forces from the far reaches of hell,
Yes.
our descendants will possess the knowledge needed to protect this realm. First, I must return to Alestam and file a report on what I have seen here. Then I must begin my analysis of the material I have collected. Yes, I'll be burning the midnight oil night after night, no doubt, and I can scarcely wait. Yeah, his whole line of thinking there. Cyrus is a very smart man. He has the whole table full of books.
Professor! Professor!
Over here, Cyrus.
That stack of books seems to get bigger every time I see you.
Come on, Cyrus, just realize that she loves you already, please.
And I'll need twice again as many to have any hope of translating this ancient tome.
Twice as many?
Fascinating, is it not? A traditional fairy tale from a certain region mentioned a gate of sorts. And I could not help but notice a parallel to the mural I found.
I see. Hence, these books on local folklore?
Just so. Considering your subject from all possible angles is a fundamental principle of scholarly research. But I forget myself. Might I surmise that you've come here to inform me that it's time for class?
Yes. You're late, Professor.
Pray forgive me, Your Highness. Very well then, my students. Let us begin.
He's flipping them all off. He's like, fuck you all.
To quote the words of one Susanna Grotoff, author of Knowledge is Light. The pursuit of knowledge is a journey with no destination. As long as people live, there is always something to learn. And so we learn, we record, we speak. Points connect, thus forming our history, our agency, our identity. This world we live in is not for or of any one individual, and neither is knowledge. And so I write and speak of all that I learned, to plant seeds of knowledge that will be harvested by those who follow me. To you who have found my writings, read well these words, that they may help you build a bridge to a brighter future.
That was pretty sweet. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's so cute. That finished picture. Okay, I think I have a new favorite finished picture. Oh, that's adorable. But yeah, here's when you say this. If we have more people in the world in real life like Cyrus, this world would be a much better place and function much better. Just think, if we actually had people like this, we could fix so many more things with the world. It's actually very sad to think about that people are that dumb and blind. It's actually kind of worrying you thinking about it. I absolutely agree with that. Like, Cyrus's line of thinking here is like, knowledge needs to be shared with others. If someone sees a problem and they know the answer, it should be their duty to like say what the solution is and to help fix things, instead of like some of the things that are going on nowadays where some knowledge is instead used as instruments of destruction, or whenever there's things that could help. Like, if someone knew the right answer to, it's just not passed on to them. It's like, yeah, whatever, this is my knowledge, not yours. And like, the world absolutely does need more enlightened people like this. people don't start thinking like this world could be in shambles within 100 to 400 years. This world's always been in shambles. And it has been slowly getting better all the time, but now things have started to get a little bit more in shambles, in my opinion. Things have started to get a little bit kind of crazier. Like, for example, with Trump opening up a whole bunch of coal power plants again and not opting for green sources of power, instead kind of going back in time and polluting the earth even more than it should be, cutting funding to all kinds of environmental things. That's like one example with him, I guess, but yeah. Agree with that last part I said, but with stream delay I now don't know what that is. Don't know what that is now. Like, there's a lot of things that are being done now where instead of making progress forward, it's like things are going back to when it was worse. Which sucks. Like, and I also really don't like it when people... Yeah, the Trump part, okay. And I also really hate it when people deny things that it hurts the world so much the more people are denying it. Like climate change, for example, is absolutely a real thing. It's been proven so many times that so many people are like, nah, that's not real. I don't see the evidence for it, even though it's proven to them time and time again. With so much evidence. You know, something really sad about this world. Several hundred years ago, when it came to new species, a species used to go extinct about 1 every 100 years. So at that rate, new species were being created faster than other ones were dying. Just because of, like, evolution, like, slowly branching out to make new things, I suppose. But nowadays, about 1 species dies every single day. Like, another species goes extinct every day. At least 1, sometimes it's 2. Every single day, 1 species on this planet is gone forever. It's absolutely awful, and more people need to be just like Cyrus here, sharing as much knowledge as they know in the world and using it to make the world a better place, rather than using it to just benefit themselves. Like what Lucia there was doing, just using it to benefit themselves as much as they can. Like with the whole coal plants thing, like, sure, it'll make you more money and be cheaper to, like, open a whole bunch more coal plants because there's lots of coal. Like, it's really easy to make coal energy. It's cheap, easy, but it does so much damage. But, you know, screw that. Screw that, it's cheap and easy. Let's not invest in other methods. That's news to you? That's horrifying. Yeah, it's very, very frightening. Like, the world... Like, the way I see it, the world is slowly getting better. We are, like, slowly correcting our mistakes, but not fast enough. And there are things like those where the world is being sent back in time. No, this is probably really controversial, my views on this. Whoop, black screen. But I actually really support nuclear power. Like, a lot of people are like, what? But nuclear power is, like, so dangerous and stuff. I've done several presentations on this. I actually did this for my grade 12 Sprachdiplom presentation, which for my German class was a diploma that lets you take school or work in Germany. So I did this presentation fully on in German on nuclear energy. And like with nuclear energy, people are like, oh, but nuclear reactors can blow up and then, you know, cause all kinds of hazardous waste to be all over the area. And I'm like, that happens about once every 30 years, and almost every single time it's because of like some mistake that shouldn't have happened at all. Like, there are ones like Fukushima where it's like, oh, natural disaster, what are you gonna do about that? But then there's ones like Chernobyl where like that fully was an accident. Things should not have been set up the way that they were, and like that could have been prevented. Chernobyl could have been prevented. Fukushima maybe not so. But yeah, support nuclear power as well. That and sunlight. Sunlight power is the easiest shit ever. Absolutely. It's just so much more expensive compared to things like coal, which is like dirt cheap because coal's all over the place. People are like, let's just burn coal, it's cheap and easy. But yeah, support nuclear power as well. It's good to hear. People the thing about nuclear power is so many people just view it as negative because they only hear about the bad things, like, oh, did you know that these reactors blew up during this time? Or did you know that nuclear waste, it'll stick around for like hundreds and hundreds of years and never break down? And I look at arguments like that and I'm like, okay, so the waste from a nuclear reactor, like in the States, for example, I forget where this is, it's somewhere near Vegas, there's this desert that only gets like a millimeter of rain a year. It's like the driest place in the US, I think, where there's this mountain, and it's underneath this mountain that we're currently storing like a whole bunch of nuclear waste. And people are like, oh, it's just gonna stay there to like slowly break down for hundreds of years, maybe even thousands, this hazardous waste. That's awful, we can't be using nuclear power. And I look at that and I'm like, really? Like, it's being contained in this facility, it's not doing anyone any harm. Like, what's honestly worse here? Making it something that we can control, handle, and store away, or releasing the waste into our atmosphere like we're doing with coal energy? Where would you rather toxicity be? Buried underneath in some underground facility under a mountain in the middle of nowhere, or in the air you breathe? Like, honestly, like, really? The way I see nuclear energy is, it's the thing that we should be pursuing as we slowly transition over to being like completely eco-friendly and completely green energy. Like, if we decide like right today to go completely green energy, it would take us like 40 to 50 years or something like that. I think I read in my presentation, where to like make everything to sustain like the whole world completely green. Nuclear power is like the perfect thing to be doing in that time. And the thing about nuclear energy is, because people are so scared about it, there haven't been any advances made in it for so long. Like, there have been advances made into other forms of energy, like research done into it, but like there was a big boom of like nuclear research, and then it just kind of stopped, and it just didn't continue. Nuclear innovation has not been a thing for a very long time. And there are some theories of other things that we can do, like thorium energy. Thorium is something, it's an element that is actually super rare in the universe, but for some reason there's quite a lot of it on Earth. Thorium energy could make about 100 times the amount of power as uranium for like the same amount used, and like 1,000,000 times more power than coal per like ton or something like that. Nuclear power would take like, or uranium usually takes like thousands of years to break down, not hundreds, sorry. I'm thinking about thorium when I said that before. Thorium's waste could break down in a few hundred years, whereas uranium is several thousand. But there only exist a few thorium reactors in the world right now, and they're just kind of test ones. Because no one understands it, because we don't make innovations into this kind of thing, because people hate nuclear energy for some reason. That's my nuclear rant. That's that. It's been a while since I did that presentation in my German class. Hold on. Yeah, I just want to like refresh my uses on Santa. Yeah, absolutely, spending that money on sunlight will easily pay for itself. I guess people just look at coal and are like, oh, this is cheap and easy. Like, the coal's gonna pay for itself too. It's just gonna stab us in the backs as well as every other creature that lives on this planet. So many people will use it because it's easy and simpler, so that means more use, more humans being born, means even more usage, which means that money's going to good use. Won't matter if it's used on the daily, which, trust me, it would be. Yeah, it wouldn't be that hard. We have the money and technology, get your shit together. Like, it would cost a lot, but there absolutely is the money for it right now to transition to, like, completely green energy, like, slowly over time. But people don't do it because they're like, because people see that they can make the most money off of cheap and easy things like coal energy. Like, the human race is just so arrogant. I hate it. Like, I have such doubts about humanity so often because of how truly short-sighted some people are. Or there's some people that are like, oh, when this has a bigger effect on the Earth, I'm not even gonna be around anymore, so whatever. Like, as Cyrus was saying in his thing there, like, knowledge exists to be passed down. He was hoping for the day that his pupils would teach him things, and that he hopes to put down the seeds to help, like, future generations. Like, Cyrus here is someone that thinks completely about the future and others that will come forth, rather than so many other people that just look out for themselves. Oh man. Anyway, on a lighthearted note, Tressa's story. Ooh, this theme is really cool. Anyway, wait, we need to go to the bar first. Have I heard this theme before? Like, we've been here before. Or at least I have, off stream. Coming here. Maybe I didn't have volume on at the time. Yeah, I think I was watching a stream at the time, so I didn't get to hear it yet. So this theme's new to me. Oh yeah. Wait, let's change party first. The thief merchant Tressa. This theme's so cool.